Hi, my lovely people. Happy Monday. You know, Monday is the day we catch up, so let's get the business out the way. There is $15 shout outs going on over here. It is in video and it is in the community post as well. Go ahead, reserve your spot, get in front of a video, get your brand out there, get your channel out there. I love working with other content creators. If you need to get a hold of me, Real Deal Storm is my IG, or it's realdealstorm@yahoo.com. Don't forget to invest in yourself. It is the new year. Let's start some new things and let's do it together. Babies, let's build. Let's get on to this shout out. It's Miss CeCe, baby. Miss CeCe. Oh, what can I say about Miss CeCe? We know Miss CeCe over here, right? So I need y'all to go over and check out Miss CeCe channel. Miss CeCe got a lot going on over there, honey. Miss CeCe has her some plus size hauls. Oh, and y'all know I love Torah, right? Y'all have seen that I have done Torah hauls. She got some Torah hauls over there. But not only does she have real life and, you know, real goals and things going on over there, she actually has some reactions. And I love to hear everyone's opinions on these mommies on this side. We love to hear reactions. So this is what I need y'all to do. I need my storm chasers to mount out. Go over, hit the like for your girl over there. Hit the subscribe button. Stay a while. Kick your feet up. Watch some of her content. And y'all, just keep in mind, this is a real funny, down-to-earth woman. So I will see you guys over there in that chat. Baby, storm chasers, mount out to Miss CeCe channel. Y'all, I will see you over there. Now let's get into this reaction. Baby, baby, baby. Before we even talk about the live, there is one thing I would like to ask you, Jasmine. Girl, who want this man? Girl, who want your man? I don't want your man because I got it like that, and it ain't even going to be like that. Nobody wants him. When I tell you, he just looks like a burp and a fart. I'm sorry. I don't know how a burp and a fart will look. But when it comes to Chris, that's what he looks like. That's the first thing when I see him. He looks like a man that sits, and we have seen, dig, itch, scratch, sniff, burp, fart. Girl, he was sitting out here on this lawn chair, and his hips was too wide for the lawn chair. The lawn chair and bars was poking up in him, and we all have been there. You know, when we go to those family reunions or those barbecues or those outings, and you sit in them little tiny chairs, that's how his hips is, up in this chair. He looks real sluggish, like he has bad posture. But then he was just bending over during the live and showing off his crack. Oh, and look at it, honey. He's got more jiggle and wiggle than you. But not to mention, he sits there digging in his belly. But girl, you saying somebody wants your man in what world? Please tell me. And I seen y'all over in them comments, so I want to share a few, right? Somebody said, laugh out loud. Couple goes, this is freaking joke. It's giving Arrested Development. Y'all, it is giving Love on the Spectrum. It is giving something. It is giving me some slow vibes, okay? But then someone says, why does it look like he is just visiting her in Stinkabug? Honey, let me tell y'all, he probably was, right? He probably came over there on Saturday because Saturday was the 21st, right? So Jasmine was like, you need to get on this camera. You need to earn your money. You need to get out here on Extra Jazz and Chris because I'm tired of giving you my jazzy life money. So you need to produce some content. But I bet you Chris was feeling very, very salty because, see, when the 21st falls on the weekend, 90% of us content creators do not get paid because a lot of times they don't want to send our payment off to the bank on Saturdays. So we just got paid today. So he was a day early and $1 short. You hear what I'm saying? So I bet you he was feeling a little bit salty when he realized Jasmine wasn't going to get that direct deposit on that Saturday, but had to wait till today. He was like, I got on camera with her for nothing. I got on camera with her for nothing. But baby, this is one thing I just got to say. Can they just stop going live? Like, at some point, Jasmine, are you going to realize that your lives just don't work out for you? I mean, if you don't have a kid in the background saying that they're hungry, or somebody falling, or legendary crying, or somebody else crying, somebody plopping, digging in their belly button. But honey, you got on live and your man was holding your baby and was just playing like he was a rag doll. He was bumping his head on all them cabinets. Then when you sat down to feed him, Legendary had an extra lump on top of his head. Now, then y'all sitting outside and poor old Bentley just getting dropped. If it ain't the dog, it's the kid. If it ain't the kid, it's the dog. When will she realize that lives are just not for her? Maybe she shouldn't click on that live button because they both sat there looking like two crash test dummies. Baby, I can't. Oh, I can't call it. I'm just like, girl, you get so, have you ever seen anybody that gets so smitten by someone just talking to them? And that's really sad if you think about it. Jasmine gets so lost in translation when Chris shows her any bit of attention that it shows us as watchers that, girl, this is something you're not used to. If your man come in and y'all eat together and you get so excited, then that's not something that y'all do every day together. That's like a special event for you. And see, that's why we be like, he can't possibly be there. Because any regular old woman sitting down to eat with they being something they do every day, they ain't gonna be all hyped up and all discombobulated that they dropping dogs and kids getting their head banged and bopped upside. That ain't gonna happen. It just ain't. And baby, I don't know if Jasmine is nervous, greedy, or just hungry, or what the case may be. It could be all three. But baby, she was shoveling them tacos down her mouth. Ooh, one thing you should not do is eat on camera. I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, but some people just don't need to display their eating habits, because Jasmine, and they were just sitting there eating and letting the dribbles all on their chin and wiping their hands with their mouths like they don't even use napkins. Then she was putting her fingers in her mouth, then putting her fingers in Legendary mouth. They was just swapping slobber and spit all up and through that place. I just thought, when I watched this live, y'all, I really thought, this is some sad display. This woman is getting on here calling herself a boss. She's saying that she is all that. But she goes live and all this tragic stuff happens. And then she goes out and blames it on reactors and people that are watching her. And she says, oh, they're just making up stuff. So I guess we just making up the fact that you just totally dropped Bentley while you were outside. I guess we're totally making up the fact that you banged your baby's head. Well, your baby daddy banged the baby's head all up on the cabinets. I guess what we see ain't what we see. We just make up stories. Girl, I'm going to tell you one thing, Jasmine. If I was you, I would stay off of this here Beyonce's internet going live, and I would try and find a different avenue quick. Then you talking about, oh, they're always saying what I do with my kids. Well, can you tell me why every time your kids are gone, the older one, you know, the Davis 4, that's when y'all decide to have a fiesta and y'all decide that y'all going to barbecue and y'all gonna make food and y'all gonna order food and y'all gonna go out and have Cold Stone Cream ice cream. I mean, the kids are looking and they're watching. They're probably wondering, why is it every time we gone, they having a good time? But when we there, all we get is scriblets. All we got to do, we get to share Happy Meals, you know, amongst the 4 of us. Yeah. So, I mean, it's the content that you put out, Jasmine, that everyone sees that you are in a disarray, you are upset, that you cannot do anything and will not do anything. It's nobody else's fault but yours. It's the content you put out. And Chris was sitting there the whole time next to you, looking so irritated, looking down at his phone, moving his head around, bending over. Everything was just gross in this live. I don't know if you guys caught it, but I sure did. And when I say yuck, I mean yuck. I cannot wait to see what y'all gonna say about this live in y'all comments. Okay, I will see y'all down there. Toodles.